Testing.
Testing.
Hello.
Is this thing on?
Hello there. Oh. Let's see how that
nothing.
sounded.
I have nothing.
Hi, Charlotte.
Good day, Madeline.
We're back
With another episode of the Sports Gossip Show presented by eBay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, Charlotte.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
The same.
Yeah,
By the time this comes out, it won't be my birthday anymore.
that's true.
So-
we're recording on your birthday, though.
I know, which is lovely because, you got to have something to do on your birthday.
You got to do something.
My birthday, I'll be excited for my birthday the day before my birthday.
Yes.
Then on my birthday, I feel a little stressed out.
Yes.
And then I go for a walk and I feel better. But
Well, it never lives up to expectations.
Well, it's also
I'm not saying you're expecting a party, but there's something energetically.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want anything. I'm not
No.
expecting anything.
No.
And yet then you're sort of like, oh, it's my birthday?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm thrilled that we can do a show on my birthday.
Well, I'm thrilled we can do a show on your birthday, and I have a little something for you
Oh, no.
for the episode.
Oh, God.
Let me get it. Close your eyes.
Okay.
I'm
For
gonna show
the
our-
audio
I'm gonna
listeners,
show our
my eyes are
shareholders.
closed. Okay.
Okay, everyone can see.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
unless you're listening.
open your hands.
Open
okay.
my hands.
Put it.
My eyes are still closed.
Okay, open your eyes.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Happy birthday!
Thank you so much.
Charlotte gets a
Honestly,
crown.
That is so sweet. It's the tiniest crown. It's a crown
Well,
for a rabbit.
I think it's meant for a child's
Well,
head.
no,
but-
think I could see it just being a novelty crown.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a crown size for my dog.
Don't you love that word novelty? Like a novelty item?
I love a novelty item.
Okay, I'm going to wear
Put it on. You don't have to wear it the whole show. but-
Well, we'll see how long I last. I could just put it around my headphones.
Your chin strap.
Okay, so for those listening, it's a little crown, like a birthday hat, except it's a crown,
Yeah.
and there's a strap that goes around my chin, and now it's on top of my head.
It's
Happy
beautiful.
birthday to me.
you.
Happy birthday!
Woohoo. Wow. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
That was unbelievably hilarious.
Can I tell you that my husband's family has a song that
What?
they sing that you can only sing to someone on their birthday?
What is it?
It goes, hooray, 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 today's your birthday. Hooray, 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 today's your birthday. And I could keep going, but
Wow.
I'm going to save it for when it's your birthday, and then I'm going to sing it to you.
I love it.
Thank
That's
you.
a great song.
It's an amazing song.
Original.
It's from it doesn't.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
Sort of.
cool.
Yeah.
I love that. That's great. That's fabulous.
It's a good one.
Well, I won't be offended if you take it off.
I'm going to see how long I last. I'm enjoying it.
I love it. Well, we have a jam-packed episode for Charlotte's birthday.
Thank you. This is really thoughtful.
Of course.
This is really
It's
sweet.
nothing. It's just a
Well,
little
it's
something.
more. No, it's more than
and,
nothing.
and I will be taking you to dinner for your birthday.
No.
No, I
Come
will.
on.
I will.
Wilder
Just
Hill
so-
Media will be taking us to my birthday.
There you go.
We need something to tax write off.
Yeah. IRS, don't listen.
IRS, if you're listening. IRS, if you're listening, stop listening.
Oh,
What if we got audited?
No,
and they
what if
went
we got-
back
what
to
if we
our
got,
old
like,
episodes?
a PR contact for the IRS. They don't even have. They
don't have
government.
PR?
The government. I just don't get.
The government's
I don't. It's a mess.
disaster.
It's a mess. Anyways, we have a jam-packed episode. We will be covering everything from updates with that half marathon go veer off course drama we talked about a few weeks ago, some soccer drama and news in that department, updates with NBA expansion voting.
Yep.
Ooh, and a fabulous March Madness Sweet 16 preview.
This is a good one.
It's a good one. Wow.
Let's get going.
Let's get going. Okay, up first, for those who did not listen, a couple weeks ago, we talked about during the half marathon championships in Atlanta.
Mhm.
This is embarrassing for Atlanta, but it's
Well.
fine. They led the top 3 female runners accidentally off course, which then led to them not finishing in first, second, third, and then the fourth and fifth people came up. Anyways, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
They should have won, but they went the wrong way.
Yes. And there was discussions about whether the women who were supposed to have won were going to continue on to the World Athletics Road Running Championships in Copenhagen in September.
Copenhagen.
Hey, Copenhagen,
Copenhagen, if you're listening.
please, we want to go and We want to do a little jaunt.
We would love to go to Copenhagen.
Yeah.
I want to see a fjord.
Oh, well.
Denmark has them, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I think that's kind of more Norway.
I'm going to just pull up a map real quick.
Who knows? If we're over there, let's just keep on going.
Oh, yeah. Come on. They've got fjords.
Oh,
Look at that. It's a peninsula.
Great. Then we got to go. So the World Athletics announced that they approved an expanded 7-woman U.S. team for the women's half marathon at that race, up from the standard 4. So they are letting these 3 women who did not finish in the right order because they were let off course. They are now allowed to compete, which I think is great.
I think that, well, we've said from the beginning, felt like that was the only logical move.
But yes, but I'm shocked that they actually did the right thing.
I agree.
I feel like these organizations, these like global governing body of insert blank sport that you're like, what, who, where, who, how did they come up with they're the ones
why
who run
are
it?
You like the Hague for badminton?
Exactly. And I'm shocked that organization actually, they did the right thing.
No, I agree.
They did the right thing.
I agree. Yeah, there's no question that was the right thing. There was a big question of whether they were going to do it.
Right.
And they did it, which is great.
Phenomenal. So that's fabulous.
All right, you put this in here about Kylian Mbappe, the football star, if you're across the pond.
Yes.
What's up with his knees?
So this is kind of crazy, and I still don't really understand what happened here. But plays for Real Madrid. He had a knee injury that was misdiagnosed after Real Madrid medical staff performed an MRI scan on the wrong leg in December. Okay, so that's already bad.
Pardon?
So they found so they scanned the knee, the leg, whatever.
The wrong one.
And they go, oh, there's no issue. And I guess Kylian was like, all right, I guess I'm fine. And played, I believe, 3 more games, according to The Athletic, before the mistake was realized and rectified. Which potentially could have made the injury worse.
Well, right.
So a lot of questions here from both the medical staff, but also for Mr. Kylian.
Well, okay. So I've had an MRI, but on my back.
Yeah.
I guess, look, if you're going to get an MRI on your leg, probably both of your legs are going to be in the machine.
I would assume so.
So it's not like you got one leg out of the machine. So it's like I could
go in like,
right. You got, you're doing a split and you got one. So I could see where you got both legs in there and they just do the wrong one.
Right.
But wouldn't you, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like if you, well, imagine you going for your knees.
Yeah.
You get it. You stick both your legs in there. You say, my knee hurts. And they say, well, it looks like nothing's wrong. I could see being like, okay. I wouldn't be like, did you check the right knee?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Because you think
that's true.
You would hope that the athletic staff of a massive organization.
They're one of the most famous soccer clubs in the world.
Like a big company.
They are up there. They're like if the Lakers messed up doing LeBron's MRI on LeBron's leg.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent.
So I can see where Kylian would be like, oh, surely you checked the correct leg.
Yeah. But then I guess my question for shareholders are, if there are any orthopedic specialists out there who listen to the show, do you scan both legs at once or do you do one at a time? Because I guess that would be.
Oh, well, I see.
You know what I mean?
Inside the machine.
Inside the machine. Like, do they put something? I don't know.
We're talking about
don't they do like the dye?
Yeah. No, the dye, well, maybe.
The dye.
Well, but you can't just get the dye in one leg.
That's true. And then
you drink it?
Yeah. No, they put the IV. Isn't it an MRI?
Yes. Oh, disgusting.
And then it feels like you have to pee, but you don't.
And it's like iron or something.
So it's just a very strange like infrastructure situation and company problem.
Because I guess
the implication is that he potentially made the injury worse because he continued playing for 3 more games before they fixed the issue.
And I guess you're right to a certain extent. If someone said it's fine, there's nothing wrong with it, you would be like, then why does it hurt so much?
Yeah. You know what? Here's what I'm going to say.
I need to learn about MRIs. What?
Here's what I'm going to say. Maybe Kylian experienced what a lot of women experience going to the doctor, where your symptoms are not believed. Oh, I have heart palpitations. Oh, that's just anxiety. Oh,
amen.
My period cramps are really bad. Oh, that's just regular period cramps.
Oh, you're not just a woman.
Could be endometriosis.
Such a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
He was medically gaslit the way so many women are medically gaslit.
Maybe that's what happened.
Welcome to the other side, Kylian.
Welcome to the other side. So yeah, not great situation.
No.
The Athletic, not to,
toot our company's own horn.
I was going to say not sponsored.
Well, somewhat sponsored.
It's,
Sponsored.
Presented.
Presented.
By eBay. But the Athletic has a really great article.
Go check it out.
Go check it out.
There's another soccer thing in here. Also,
yes.
I'm sorry. I think I have to take
it up, please.
Thing off.
I was shocked you were still wearing it.
I really committed to the bit.
No, it's fine. I was shocked you were still wearing it.
I'm going to put it on my computer.
Okay. I love that.
Okay. You tell people about
Okay. A legend in the soccer world announced that he is leaving his team that he has been with since 2017. Mo Salah has played at Liverpool for quite some time, and he announced that he is leaving on social media. He had signed, I believe, a 2-year contract in 2025, so his contract will be up soon. And it's unclear where he's going next. His representative said on X on Tuesday that Mo Salah did not know yet where he'd be playing next season. And quote, that means no one else knows.
I mean,
suspense.
It's kind of a bar. You can't argue with it.
No, there are some possibilities. He could potentially go play in Saudi Arabia, play on one of those crazy contracts like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yep.
Could potentially come to the US, a la Messi. Could play for another Premier League team or another team in Europe. So there are a lot of options.
Okay.
What would your prediction be?
Well, look, how old is he?
33. I think 33. Yeah, 33.
If he's 33 for an athlete, you can still play.
Yeah.
I know he's played for a long time. I would say, however, I think I might be surprised if his next stop is an MLS team. I could see him doing like another big money thing overseas.
Yeah.
And then in like 4 years doing the MLS dance.
I could see a Saudi. I feel like I could see him signing like a 2-year deal on a Saudi Arabian club, getting an absurd amount of money, and then being like, I want to go play in Miami with Messi.
Yeah.
For funsies.
Yeah.
Go live in Miami.
Galaxy LA or whatever.
In LA. Yeah.
Not Miami.
Not Miami.
I mean, either.
Miami.
Same.
Yeah.
Which
what?
No.
So we'll see.
Wow. Okay, that's huge.
I know. I have to shout out my brother. He is truly the biggest Liverpool fan.
Shout out Graham.
Shout out Graham. I should have had him come on to give his thoughts on the situation. Liverpool correspondent.
Look, it's not too late. Well, it is right now, but for later.
You know what? Maybe I'll have him. I'm going to Austin, so I'll see him in Austin.
Have him record a little
Instagram. Yeah, I'll have him record a little reel or something, or an Instagram story.
Yeah,
I'll get him on.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Graham, if you're listening.
Okay, here's something that happened this morning. I mean, Wednesday morning, because, we're recording this on Wednesday because you know that, because it hits your audio feed at 6 a.m. on Thursday. So we're sorry we're not up at 4 a.m. doing this.
Could you imagine if we recorded at 4 a.m.?
Well, it would be funny.
What would get you up? It would have to be we'd be woken up by some news. Because I wouldn't be volunteering I wouldn't be checking my phone at 4 a.m. unless I couldn't sleep or something.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I don't think there's a single piece of news in the world. First of all, my phone is on Do Not Disturb.
I know what the news would be.
For my family setting.
I know what the news would be.
I just have a really dark one, but
I know what the news would be. It would be like, let's say I woke up, I don't know, in the middle of the night, and I happen to check my phone, and I see I have a missed call or an email, and it's from Tree Payne, Taylor Swift's publicist, and it says, hey, Taylor wants to come on the pod. But I would call you to wake you up.
The only time she can do is 4 a.m. right now.
No, I'm just saying it wouldn't even be news to talk about on the show. It would be, I would call you at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Until you picked up.
Well, you would do notify anyway?
Oh, I don't care. If Taylor Swift is coming on the podcast, I think you also likewise, you can call me at any hour if you need to tell me that news.
Okay. I'll let you know if she's coming on the show. You will be the first person I tell.
Oh man. Anyways, so what's going on with the NBA?
Well, so the NBA, they're voted to officially explore bids for expanding to Las Vegas and Seattle. This was pretty much, people thought this was going to happen. I have a bunch of thoughts. Maybe we'll do a whole deep dive on this at some point. But Seattle was the Supersonics. Kevin Durant was drafted there, and then that team moved to become the Oklahoma City Thunder a year later. I believe that was 2005 that he was drafted. Las Vegas has long been rumored to get a team because LeBron James, star of the Lakers, one of the GOATs, whatever, I'm not doing that right now, has said he wants to own a team in Vegas. So these are pretty much not surprising. I have a couple things. First of all, who is LeBron going to buy a Vegas team? Because there's an answer that I want to know if you also like. Who do you think LeBron James would team up with to have an NBA team in Las Vegas?
Tom Brady?
Yes.
Well, he is already a minority owner in the Raiders.
Exactly.
Las
And
Vegas
they've
Raiders.
been photographed a lot together recently.
Yes. And because I believe that the Boston group led by
Chisholm?
Mark Walter. No.
Mark Walters, the LA group.
No, yeah. Who
the new Boston owner of the Celtics?
Speaking of Liverpool, I think LeBron's a minority owner.
John Henry in the Fenway
I think
group?
I saw the Fenway group.
Yeah.
I believe I saw that they, maybe I'm mistaken, that they are not looking to buy or to, invest in purchasing a Vegas expansion team. So LeBron would need someone else.
And you know who would probably do it with? Well, you said Tom Brady. And then get the Fanatics money in there.
Follow the money.
Flag football.
Follow the money. Yes.
So you heard it here first. Secondly, I feel like the NBA, we are huge fans of the NBA, of its product. I do feel that the league has to figure out the game schedule problem. There are too many games. Players keep getting hurt. I know Adam Silver has said that playing more games doesn't mean you get more hurt. I know they say they have data. I am skeptical of that claim. Just because the more I work out, the more likely I am to get hurt. So, just one of those logic things.
Yeah.
However, so you have this issue with the regular season, and then you're going to add 2 more teams. So you're going to dilute the team. So each team will have fewer amazing players on it. Every team will be great. Yeah. But then, it's kind of like, however, one other thing.
What?
If they do make 2 new expansion teams, then that's more revenue from those teams. Maybe you can cut the number of games. And maybe that, although the other teams would be pissed because it means fewer games, but maybe they're, I don't know.
I think
something's got to give.
Something's got to give. I still think it's the number of games, because even I actually don't really think the discussion. I mean, it should be about the injuries, of course. Players shouldn't get injured, and by playing more games, I agree with you. I think they're more likely to be injured. I'm just like fatigue, just general vibe fatigue.
Yes,
I don't think anyone wants this many basketball games. Fans. Players don't want it. Coaches don't want it. I don't think anyone wants it. It's just general vibe fatigue. Yeah. And that really, I think, is the main issue here. Maybe you can't quantify that.
Yeah.
But to me, if they just made even 15 games less.
Right.
Just a little bit less. Because it's like scarcity mindset. It's like people waiting in line for a sneaker drop. They want the first 200 sneakers because if they don't get them, then they're gone.
Yep.
So it's like, well, you got to watch the games and then the season is over. And that's why so many people watch the NFL.
Totally.
Which, I mean, they may be expanding that, obviously.
And if you could make NBA games more of an event where it's like Saturday night, Wednesday night, or Monday night, Thursday night, but then you're competing with football. But start it either, everybody said you should just start at Christmas Day. Yeah, that would be great. And then with these expansion teams, it starts to, there are more games anyway, just because there are more teams playing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the problem is, well, we always say, follow the money.
Follow the money.
Owners of teams are not going to be happy to have 15 fewer opportunities to sell tickets.
Right.
But you got to think long-term.
Long-term.
Everybody, you got to think long-term. You got to think we might suffer a little bit of revenue loss right now. But when this product just becomes hotter and hotter and hotter because people can't have it quite as much.
Exactly.
That money's going to remake itself.
It builds more hype. It's not that complicated.
Hire us.
Sorry.
We're sports consultants.
NBA if you're listening.
NBA if you're listening.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Speaking of NBA.
Yeah.
I have a bit of an update in the Luka Doncic saga. The Los Angeles Lakers star, who is currently going through a custody battle with his ex-fiance, has hired a very famous divorce attorney.
Who?
Do you want me to give you a hint?
Yes, I may not know. Tell me who it is.
This woman has represented everyone from Kim Kardashian to Johnny Depp. And she has been featured, well, her, not likeness, but I guess it's based on her in a movie that Adam Driver was in. Any guesses, shareholders?
A Marriage Story.
Yes.
I don't know her name. Laura Wasser.
Luka Doncic has added Laura Wasser to his, I guess, legal custody team.
That feels
That's serious.
Big.
That's serious. Which is, it's also the most LA thing though.
Yeah.
Because I don't think if he was going through this scenario in Dallas, no way is he hiring Laura Wasser.
You know,
that feels very much like he is living in LA.
1000%. He moved to LA. He slimmed down. He hired Laura Wasser. Yeah. He's on that Erewhon smoothie.
Exactly. He's going to Craig's.
He's going to Craig's with me. With Laura Wasser. With Laura Wasser. I bet.
I'm sure. Or South. I feel like they're meeting at like South Beverly Grill, which is like the Hillstone.
Okay.
Of LA.
Yeah. Is it a Hillstone?
Yeah. It's, okay. But they all have different names.
I went to the Santa Monica one.
That's what's
that called?
Hold on. Oh,
she so badly wants to know it.
Is it just Hillstone?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just Hillstone. I thought it had
Hillstone, if you're listening.
R&D Kitchen. R&D Kitchen.
R&D Kitchen.
Wait, but there's also a Hillstone.
Well, right.
There's a Hillstone and an R&D. I was thinking of R&D Kitchen.
R&D Kitchen.
Part of the same group.
Yeah.
Follow the money.
Follow the money. Interesting that Laura Wasser is played by Laura Dern in A Marriage Story.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of Laura.
Maybe that's why she got cast. Just kidding. It's because she's a generational talent.
She's unbelievable.
I love her. Okay. Love her. You know who I think he would have used in Dallas if he'd still been there?
Who?
Might have called up Jerry Jones and said, "Do you have a guy?"
And Jerry Jones would have had a guy.
He always has.
And he would have been a guy who also wanted to play a small part in Landman but didn't get cast.
And he would be the same guy who who represented Michael Irvin in his cocaine trial in the 90s. So he's like not totally on his game.
Yes.
Anymore.
And he's got like a lot of papers in his office.
A lot of papers, a lot of like
and a leather briefcase.
Gold cowboy hats.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, now that we had that weird fanfic.
One last piece of NBA news.
Oh God, yes.
Your man. Boston Celtics head coach.
I don't claim him. I love him. I don't claim him.
You love him. Joe Mazzulla went to WWE Monday Night Raw with someone he employs.
Oh God!
I guess you could say someone.
This was a boss employee outing.
Well, kind of was.
A manager employee outing.
Yes.
Technically, just thought of this.
What?
Head coaches are middle management.
Yeah,
because
I think we've said that.
Oh,
I think you've said that.
Oh God, so depressing.
He went to Monday Night Raw with his employee Derek White, and they did a fake little fighting moment. But I want to show you the clip.
Okay.
I'm turning my computer for Charlotte to see.
Oh my goodness!
It kind of it reminds me of what we talked about again a few weeks ago on the show, is how no one wants to be tickled, and you're starting like. Joe Mazzulla stands up and basically starts fake putting Derek White in a headlock, but it looks like Derek White is like, please stop, please.
He's like, no, please. This is, you know why this is remarkable to me?
Why?
This is the first time I have ever seen Joe Mazzulla smile. That is a grin, which makes me feel like this man is either doing a bit every time he's in front of the press, or WWE is a special interest.
I mean, it might be. I mean, his favorite movie's The Town. It kind of would track if he loved WWE.
I'm sure based on this, he does. He probably, yes. I mean, look, he's all about theatrics.
Yeah.
He makes his players watch like videos of killer whales before they play big games. You know, he's very, but he is grinning.
He's grinning ear to ear. I have never seen him grin that much. No, and mind you, this is a man who's coaching a team that's consistently very good.
This is a man who's won a finals.
Yeah.
And I didn't see him smile like that.
No.
This is a man who I once went to a press conference and wearing a shirt that said, "Coffee God." I've said this before on the show. The table was covering up the last one. He stood up after the press conference and it said jiu-jitsu.
That's a serious man.
And he said he had it made. He had that t-shirt made.
Wow. But first, jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu. Oh, that's a deep cut.
No, if you spend a lot of time in a Marshalls or a Home Goods decor section, seen a lot of but first, coffee. But I would like one that says but first, jiu-jitsu.
You know what else it is?
What?
This is how deep my mind has been corroded. It's also, we can decide to cut this or not. The Bill Simmons podcast, when he announces what they're going to talk about, and then he says, but first, Pearl Jam.
He does?
And then it plays the Pearl Jam song that they wrote for his podcast.
Wait. Pearl Jam wrote a song for Bill Simmons?
He goes, but first, Pearl Jam.
Wait, do they do that like on every episode?
I am,
I'll ask my husband about that. He watches
I only know
Bill
this
Simmons.
because of my husband.
Bill Simmons.
Bill Simmons, if you're listening. You know what, Bill? Honestly,
He should come on the pod. He really should. I actually think he should.
Can't think of a few. Yes.
Come on the pod, Bill.
Bill had to take, these are, sometimes men in sports media have takes where there's something like so pure about them.
Yeah.
It's where you can see like the little boy who loves sports.
Yeah.
Speaking of NBA expansion, he said that Kevin Durant should when the expansion team happens, he should sign for a day and retire as a supersonic.
Oh, that's
he was
sweet.
drafted there.
Yeah.
Isn't that just like
That's sweet.
the cutest, like the thing that men spend time thinking about?
Oh, Bill.
Where they're like,
oh,
what would,
that's sweet. That's really
So.
sweet, Bill.
I thought that was cute.
Oh, that is cute. Oh, just a boy who loves basketball.
What I love?
Did he write the book of basketball?
Yeah, the book of basketball.
Not sponsored.
I love, we never really talk about sports media.
No.
We could have a whole After
Oh,
Dark
we could.
podcast that's the sports media gossip show.
Getting a beef with
Where
Bill
you
Simmons.
can hear our true thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
But I like every once in a while we just sprinkle
Yeah.
something
A
in.
little dust.
So if you're listening to this, it means we didn't cut it.
No, I think we keep this in. I keep it in.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, Bill.
All right. Okay, let's do March Madness.
Yes.
It's the Sweet 16 coming up.
Ooh.
I'm going to take our listeners and my dear co-host Madeline on a journey with me because I had when you go through like a focus rabbit hole.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Which we do
all the
often.
time.
Together, it's terrifying.
It's sick.
We will look up and we'll either have done like an enormous amount of work in 20 minutes or it will have been 7 hours.
Yes. Who's
Since
to
we
say?
thought to. Anyway.
Yes.
So some women's tournament gossip. I'm going to start with just a few stories from teams that are no longer in the tournament anymore. Did you see this? Did you see there was a clip of Brenda Frese, who's the head coach of Maryland, and she was really yelling at this player.
Okay. Yes. I didn't know who that was, but
Yes.
I saw that clip.
Yes. Oluchi Okananwa, who is one of their star players. And she, in the clip, she's like, Brenda's pointing at her chest and she's going, I can't want this for you. You have to want this for you. Like really hard coaching. And to the point where when I first saw it, I was like, oh, is this okay? And then you read her lips, what she was saying. And I was like, this is the kind of coaching some people need. And Oluchi said, this is the kind of coaching I need.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like, sometimes you see like an old fashioned hard coach and you're like, put me in.
You're like, that's going to end up on quotes.com.
Yes. That's going to end up in Home Goods. But first, you have to want it.
Yes. Sometimes you do need that. I agree. I agree.
I feel like you've done that to me before.
Yeah. And
what was it? There was something where you just sat me and you said, you need to do that. And I said, thank you.
It was. I can't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. I think about it often. I mean, this is related in the context of working out. I think it's why I like doing a group class because I want to be pushed a little bit. Because if I'm by myself, I'm not going to do very much.
I like that.
I must admit.
I think sometimes
they don't yell at you unless you're doing one of those boot camp classes.
You go to harder classes sometimes than I go to.
That's true.
You go and do your little weights thing.
Yeah, I do this unbelievable Nike weights class with an incredible trainer named Claire Prince, and she is intense.
Yeah, and she's
unbelievable.
I just go to the nice little Pilates ones where everyone's pretty nice.
I would love for you to come do one of these Nike classes with me. You'd be fine. You would be fine.
Okay. All right, sure.
It's you pick your weight. It's not like Claire's like, you got to do this.
I'm very weak. I mean, I'm stronger than I used to be.
You are stronger than you think you are. I promise you.
But first, you're stronger than you think you are.
Claire always, I'll pick the she goes, you could do more than that. And I'm like, really? And then she's right.
Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah.
My little chicken arms.
Your frog legs.
Yeah, frog legs, chicken, just Gumby.
I mean, so am I.
Yeah, I know. That's why we understand each other.
Yeah.
Just long.
We got a lot of limbs.
Got a lot of things.
Well, we're like one of those
hanging off our bodies.
We're like one of those car
jellyfish.
No,
the two men. Yeah, honestly,
we are. Anyways,
all right. So that was quite a moment.
Yeah.
And then, do you know Coach Jackie on Instagram?
Yes.
Go follow her if you're not.
She's
following
great.
She's hilarious. She does a segment called "Is This is she gay or does she just coach women's basketball?
It's a great segment.
She did one of the funniest ones I've ever seen for Brenda Frese, where she goes through her outfits and she's like, now the stripes on the button down, very gay. This suit, even though suits are generally gay, this is a very straight suit, and like takes you through the whole thing. And then you find out at the end that she has a husband, but it's a picture of them on the beach, and she just sings, this is her husband wearing khakis on the beach.
Unbelievable.
And it was kind of a perfect piece of content.
I love that. I love that series. Coach Jackie's a great fall.
Me too.
Yeah.
So, okay, another coaching thing of a team that is out. This one's interesting, and I'd like your take on this.
Okay.
So Felisha Legette-Jack, she has been a coach most recently. She is now the head coach of Syracuse, but she did coach Buffalo. So she's been in the sort of New York region. She, after their team lost to UConn in the second round, said, after being in this business for 37 years and to have to come and be in this particular bracket every freaking year is unacceptable. It's wrong. Put us on a 10-line, whatever. But I don't know what that means. I'm going to be honest. And then she said, but for us to continue and come to Connecticut year after year after year is, to me, it's a personal attack because I just think that we're way better than what we perform today.
Oh.
So what she's talking about here is that UConn, because they're so dominant, they always have the second round at home.
Oh.
And she said there is no way she could recreate that environment for her student athletes.
Wow.
But also, you start to think, what's your...
Well, I was just, my immediate reaction is, I hear you, but also, I don't know, be a better team and get seeded higher?
So this is...
It's not how it's based on seeding, no?
Yes. So this was my original feeling too.
Yeah.
But then I started thinking about it. And some people do say that in women's college basketball, there has historically been a real UConn bias.
Well,
because ESPN is in Connecticut, all of that, our dear friend Jessica Smetana and Kate Fagan, when they had this amazing show Through the Looking Glass, had former head coach of Notre Dame, Muffet McGraw, on their show to talk about the ESPN UConn bias, which also she obviously hates UConn because she was the head coach of Notre Dame. So there,
right. Sure.
But it's just interesting to take, like, is part of this a systemic issue where, like, should this woman not have to face UConn every year, or should their teams just be better? Or does UConn have more money because of the dominance, because of the media coverage that they've gotten?
Yeah. It's a snowball effect to me, is what it seems like.
It's tough to tease apart.
And I would say, do other teams complain about this scenario for their own, like if they're playing a team that's higher seeded and they're playing at home and they complain? I don't know. To me, I'm like, I get it, but also, I don't know. Play better.
I know.
But I agree. I think it's probably a complicated issue and is due to a lot of different variables.
I know. And at the same time, I was kind of surprised she said that, because I was like, well, is something else going on?
Yeah, right. Well, clearly something else is going on.
Like behind the scenes that we...
Oh.
Or like with the seating in a way that we're not privy to. I don't know.
Interesting.
I was just okay. So we've got some big women's games this week. UConn-UNC. As we said, UConn's just unstoppable.
I feel like they're gonna win.
They haven't lost a game. In many games.
I thought you were about to say they haven't lost a game in March Madness tournament. It's like, well, yeah. If they did, they wouldn't be in it.
You're like, well, they're still here.
I would love if like a team lost. They're like, nah, you can stay. They're like, no, UConn, you need to stay because it's a fall of money and they need the ratings. I think UConn's going to probably win that game.
My father-in-law is the biggest UConn fan I've ever met. I have, full disclosure, I've come to love the team because of that. AZ Fudd posted something pretty funny. There's a picture of her family. And her mom is white. Her dad is black. She has, I think, an adopted brother. She said something like, I love my family. We all look like we could have come from a different family. And if that's not beautiful,
that's beautiful.
I like that.
I love that. I love that. That's great.
So then we've got Vanderbilt-Notre Dame. Hannah Hidalgo is the star of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Do you remember when she and her former teammate Olivia Miles kind of got into it at that WNBA game?
Yes, I do.
Well,
deep cut.
What's interesting about this, Olivia Miles transferred to TCU. So she's at TCU. She has been this whole season. TCU is back in the Sweet 16 after they made it last year.
Yeah, I remember that.
With Haley Van Lith.
Yes.
Who then went to the draft and hard launched her relationship with NBA player Jalen Suggs.
Yes. It's all connected.
It's all connected to sports gossip.
Always goes back to sports gossip and basketball.
So
Love and basketball.
Notre Dame yes. Notre Dame plays Vanderbilt. TCU plays Virginia.
Oh.
Fun fact about Virginia.
Yes.
They are the first team that was in the play-in tournament to make it to the Sweet 16.
Wow.
So I have to apologize to some listeners when I said there weren't many upsets in women's basketball. Virginia has been a huge upset.
Huge upset.
They beat Iowa, Caitlin Clark's former team. But the real interesting thing here is that all of this, they got a huge influx of money.
Yeah.
Which now in NIL is like, you can get good players.
Yeah.
They're now in the Sweet 16. You're seeing that payoff. Do you know who gave them the money to get better?
Who?
Serena Williams' husband, Alexis Ohanion.
What? Did he go to UVA?
He sure did, it turns out.
Wow. You know what? Here's what I'll say. That's a great use of having money.
Yes.
That's a great place to put it.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Make the program better. Money talks. Follow the money.
Money talks.
Wow. I mean, it clearly paid off.
Yeah.
That money.
And he's been such a supporter of women's sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Good job, Alexis.
So that's a good one.
Yeah.
We've got UCLA-Minnesota. UCLA has Lauren Betts, who's going to be a top pick in this WNBA draft, fun fact.
Okay.
And their coach of UCLA cried after their last round because she loves her seniors so much.
Oh.
Which feels like old school.
Yeah, it does.
Because it's like with the transfer portal, people want to
it's
stick around.
nostalgic. You're like, oh, we had so many great years and now they're leaving.
You could say I've had the time of my life.
You could sing the graduation song, the Vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
The other one.
What's the Green Day one?
Go on, we remember all the times we had together.
I like how sometimes it just becomes karaoke for us.
It does. And also, we don't sing too much, so it gets flagged as like a copyright issue.
Right. Or so people have to listen to us for too long.
They're like, please stop singing.
They're like, you're not exactly on key. And we know.
I can't sing.
It's for the love of the game.
Yeah, for love of the game.
Okay, then we've got Duke-LSU, LSU, Louisiana State University, Coach Kim Mulkey.
Yes.
You know who she is.
Oh, how could I forget?
She wears those
crazy suits.
Wears those crazy suits.
Yeah.
And you can Google her.
She's
got a lot
going on. Yeah.
And there's a funny little moment where Flaujae Johnson, who is a star at LSU, she's a senior this year. It feels like she's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
She's also a rapper.
Oh, yes.
You know?
Yes.
She was on stage at the ESPYs.
I remember that.
And she said something really funny where she was like, I'm grateful for Coach Mulkey, especially because she's been coaching for 100 years. And
I love a little poke fun.
You love a little. And then Kim Mulkey was like, you just lost your starting spot.
But that's good vibes, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah. If
when
you're comfortable doing
fun
that. At your coach, at your boss,
at your middle manager.
Yeah.
Duke's really good on defense. Then we've got Louisville, Michigan, which I'm going to be honest, couldn't find.
That's okay.
Much on.
You're crushing it right now.
Look,
Charlotte's crushing this March Madness.
Is it boring? Am I just talking too much?
No, I love it.
It's okay.
Oh, I think this is great. Shareholders. Good job, Charlotte.
I just went.
Charlotte goes, I put some stuff about March Madness in the doc, and then I opened it, and it was like, I said, I would love for you to walk me through this.
I just got a little too.
No, but that's good.
Well, I want to apologize to Michigan and Louisville fans because I'm sure you're going to be like, well, there's this story and this story. I will say, I know Michigan team is pretty young. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
All right, Texas, Kentucky. This is Texas star Rory Harmon's last dance, as they say in the biz. A real Cinderella story. Well, not really, because they're 1 seed, but she is a senior, and she was very emotional after senior day, their last game, because they're moving on to the Sweet 16. And she hugged her surgeon, who did her ACL surgery after they won that last round.
Wow. That's nice.
Which I thought you would like. I was like, that feels like a...
I love that.
Yeah.
I honestly, I would invite like a medical practice. Like if I was in the Sweet 16, I'm bringing like my acupuncturist.
I was going to say, it's your acupuncturist.
It's my acupuncturist. You know who you are.
Yeah.
She's fabulous.
Lovely.
I got a lot of acupuncturists in my Rolodex in different places.
Do you?
I got them all.
What do you think is the best location for acupuncture? Is it LA because it's all woo-woo?
LA definitely has some good acupuncturists, but I have a good acupuncturist I've been to in Paris.
Stop it. Are you kidding?
Oh, yeah. I have one in Paris, I see, when I'm there. I do go book an appointment.
Like Madonna. I don't know why that's the pop star that
she books up. I got one in London. Yeah, I got one in Paris. I have one in London. I have one in Atlanta. I have one in New York.
Do you think
I have one in LA. And Santa Barbara. I have a lot of acupuncture sections.
Oh my God.
And they're all women.
Well,
actually, the one in London is a man.
Really?
He's great too.
Is he nice?
Very nice.
Is he a nice man?
Very nice. Yes, he was great.
What kind of man?
Just a nice. He is. I would say he was in his 60s.
Okay, that's fine. If I'm going to go to a man for acupuncture,
no,
he
was
must
great.
be over the age of 55.
He meant business.
60. He's got to be older than 60.
He always knew what was going on.
Wow.
Love acupuncture. Not sponsored by acupuncture.
Acupuncture, if you're listening.
If you're listening.
Oh God, you know what we're getting at? We're getting at some like creepy med spa in our DMs.
Well, a med spa, I keep saying, give me a med spa, not a creepy med spa, but a normal one.
Well, for lasers. Not for acupuncture.
I would like.
You want to go you got to go to a healer for acupuncture.
I have my healers on lock. I got them all.
Yeah.
I'm not. Lasers though. Yeah, I would love a laser sponsorship.
All right.
Let's get rid of these acne scars.
Oh, also, I am wearing 2 layers of LL Bean, and I said on our Tuesday show that LL Bean, if you're listening, and nobody was listening yet. So, and I said I have vintage LL Bean from the 90s that I layer on top of each other. So I wore them today on my birthday.
Wow.
To prove to LL Bean that I mean business.
She means business. She's standing on business.
Thank you.
Sponsor, Charlotte.
Thanks.
LL Bean. Come on.
Okay.
All right.
And then last but not least, and again, apologies if I missed these. We are 2-woman show, folks.
We're
doing our best. South Carolina, Oklahoma. Of course, the legendary Dawn Staley, coach of South Carolina.
Love her.
Our dear friend Grace Rayner, who has been on the show to talk college football, wrote an amazing piece about Dawn Staley, about how she has influenced many more than just her own team.
Yeah.
Apparently, there was a team where she was talking to, and they said they loved her perfume. So after a game, she sent all of them, not her own team, her signature Louis Vuitton scent.
I love that. That's a great move.
She is very supportive of other people.
That's
in
great.
The business.
Oh,
yep.
I love that. That's great.
Okay. Men's tournament gossip.
The men.
You know what I love? I love where, like, look, we're always going to go harder on the men.
Yeah.
Because they're for the most part, they've got their controversy section on Wikipedia is longer.
They tend to be messier.
I'm not saying the women are perfect. This isn't like girl power.
No.
Because I know there are a lot of bad women too.
Yes.
But there are more bad men, I would say, probably.
I would say probably statistically speaking.
Women wouldn't kidnap you in a Honda Civic.
No. No. Someone left a really unbelievable comment on that video when I was talking about how I wasn't going to get kidnapped. And someone said, kidnappers with a Honda Civic. What do they say? Come on the pod.
If you're listening.
Well, don't listen. Please don't.
We don't want kidnappers and Honda Civics.
No.
We don't want the IRS.
No.
And there are a few other people we don't want to hear.
Yeah, let's save it for the after hours.
We don't even have it's just us.
It's just us chatting.
After hours. It's off when the mics are off.
Yeah.
Okay,
men's tournament.
So I sent this to you. There's the new coach of Providence, Brian Hodgson, who I believe is coming from the University of Southern Florida.
Oh.
Sometimes I can't believe I know this stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. You are really putting in the work right now.
Thank you. It's one of those
Charlotte's cooking.
For those of you who don't know, I didn't work in sports before I worked in sports.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years, so I know what I'm talking about, but I still sometimes hear myself say stuff about sports, and I'm like, it's crazy that she knew that. Oops.
Oh,
I just knocked my crown off the table. And I'm having one of those moments.
I love it.
If you told me 11 years ago that I would know that the new head coach of Providence used to coach at USF, I would say, what's USF?
But you know what? That is the power of sports. And that's the power of sports media.
It's sports gossip.
It's sports gossip.
And that's why we're bringing you all the info so that you can talk to some client or person you're on a date with.
So what's going on with New Providence?
Oh, okay. Well, it's not. It's Providence.
Oh.
But from now on, it's New Providence. Have you seen what Providence's mascot looks like?
No.
What about
New Providence?
New Providence? I don't know what their mascot looks like.
Because I'm looking at
Yeah, what's up with New Providence?
Well, the funniest thing I really wish when we get to it, I have not looked at the section because I'm letting Charlotte take. There's a section with just a bunch of dates, like 20 dates, and I was like, well, I really hope Charlotte goes through whatever this is quickly.
It'll make sense. It's gonna be fast. Can I just
like 15?
Okay,
bullets.
but it's juicy. Actually,
trust me.
It's actually interesting. You're like, please, God,
please stop, please stop.
my family. Okay, are you ready to see what the mascot of Providence called?
New Providence?
Okay, I'm going to give you a little context.
Okay.
They are called the Friars.
No.
Are you ready?
Oh, well, then I'm pretty sure I know what it's going to be. A friar. I'm scared. Charlotte's pulling it up on her computer for those listening.
Sorry, this isn't as dramatic. It's funnier if you did it this way.
Okay. That's horrifying. That is horrifying.
For those not watching,
oh my God,
but listening, it is a man with a felt white face. He is in a priest costume.
That looks like, I'm sorry, that looks like something that is going to haunt me.
Well, yes,
in the night.
Yes. You know what I would do if I were Providence?
What?
You know how IP is like really hot for filmmaking these days? I would license the IP to the Friar and say, make a horror movie.
Yes.
Do you know what? Even scarier?
What?
I've talked to the Friar before. But he wouldn't speak. So he did hand gestures.
I don't like that. That freaks me out. Okay. Anyways.
All right.
What's going on with the coach?
Well, so they have a new coach, Brian Hodgson, and he is, I would say, I think he might say this about himself. Maybe not a movie star, good looks guy.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, he's
a coach.
He's a coach.
Just
it looks like a coach.
And the reason I say this, we never talk about people's appearance.
No.
He said, if you ever want to question in his introductory press conference, if you ever want to question my recruiting abilities, just look at my wife, Jordan.
Aww.
And she's a good looking woman. And I have to say, it does give you confidence in the people that he's going to be able to bring to this program if that's his wife.
Yes. And he's poking fun at himself.
Exactly.
I love that. I love a little humor.
Self-deprecating.
That's great.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to skip ahead here a little bit. Hubert Davis was fired at UNC. Sorry, Hubert Davis. He was the coach after famous coach Roy Williams. I think everybody was hoping it went better. UNC, supposed to be a basketball school. They tried to be a football school. Bill Belichick's certainly doing his best to make that not happen. And now they're not even a really good basketball school.
Seems like the athletics department has some issues.
Tough.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I don't think Bill Belichick's their only problem. Uh-oh.
So we'll see.
Okay.
And you could argue, did he deserve to get fired? I don't know. I don't know enough about it to know. But somebody knows.
Someone knows.
Okay. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
Okay.
Did I do too long in the women?
No, just keep you're cooking. We can always zhush.
Okay.
We can always edit.
Okay. High Point University.
Yeah.
They're not in the tournament anymore, but
no.
What's going on there?
Well, I interviewed just with the school.
What is it?
High Point University is a private university in North Carolina that is very expensive. The tuition is, I believe, $77,000 a year. And they...
it's a New York private school.
Yeah, it's like going to Spence or something like that.
Yeah.
They have very bougie campus. They have one of the most beautiful campuses, and they have a lot of amenities for their students, including free laundry. You can have like essentially luxury accommodations for students. They have a fake airplane seat set up to mimic what it would be like to sit next to an executive on a plane.
Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable. They chartered not one, but I believe I saw that they also chartered another jet when their team they upset Wisconsin in the first round. And they flew a bunch of students, all expenses paid. And I interviewed one of those students for my newsletter and Personal Foul, which you can read at.
What did you learn?
I learned that it's all expenses paid. They didn't have to pay to do this. But I'm like, well, I guess if you're paying $77,000 a year for tuition.
Well, right.
It's fine.
I just Googled it. It looks like Vegas, the Bellagio.
Yeah, it's like
fountains.
It's a very pristine looking campus. And it's just basically it's expensive school.
Okay.
It's very expensive.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks. That's a TLDR. I didn't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. Okay, so some big games this weekend. We've got Iowa-Nebraska. This is a big deal because it is the first ever Sweet 16 for Nebraska.
Wow.
And the first in 27 years for men's Iowa basketball.
Ooh.
The Nebraska coach is a guy named Fred Hoiberg.
Okay.
He played for the Pacers and the Bulls. He briefly coached the Bulls. He coached at Iowa State before Nebraska. His grandfather was the head men's basketball coach at Nebraska from 1954 to 1963.
Wow. So they got a bit of a legacy.
Yes.
I love that.
I think if it's your grandfather, it's a legacy instead of a nepo.
I agree.
That's because a great distinction.
Yeah, that's a legacy. We're back.
We had a moment. We had to cut.
We had to cut it.
That wasn't
It's okay.
appropriate.
Anyways.
Okay. And interestingly enough, Fred Hoiberg has twins, Sam and Charlie, and Sam is a star player in Nebraska, and Charlie is a graduate team manager.
Great.
Fun. And they won the game and found out they were going to the Sweet 16 on the twins' birthday.
Oh.
Yep.
A lot of birthday theme on this episode.
Birthday theme. So Iowa beat Florida, and Florida were the defending champs. And you might remember, we talked about this last year. Florida has that creepy coach.
Yeah.
Where he was like accused of stalking students and sexual harassment. And it's just like nobody cares, which is so depressing. And yeah, okay. So there's that. Iowa moves on, obviously. And this Spanish player whose name is...
Charlotte, I feel like right now is the Jimmy Butler meme leaning over. Charlotte, I am letting her. She is running. She's doing
Is this
amazing.
boring?
No.
Are you sure?
No, it's not boring.
Would you tell me?
I would tell you if it's boring, and we'll cut what we don't want in here anyways.
Well, yeah, I'm okay. I'm going to move on.
Shareholders, don't we think Charlotte's doing a great job for her birthday? She's cooking with March Madness.
When I start getting bored, though, is when I'm like, I got to.
Okay, then do you want to skip? Let's skip. Okay,
Arizona, Arkansas. Arkansas is now coached by John Calipari, who's a longtime coach at Kansas, so that's a big deal. They made it forward. Arizona's number 1 seed. A lot of people think they're going to win. Okay,
great.
Okay, Duke is playing St. John's.
Oh,
you know why this is a big deal?
Why?
Because St. John's is coached by a guy named Rick Pitino.
Great name.
Pitino has been around the block.
He's a legend.
These are the dates.
These are the
we're
dates.
talking about. These are all the different places he has coached. He coached at Hawaii again, Syracuse, BU. Then he was the head coach of. Then he was the assistant coach of the Knicks. Then he coached at New Providence. Then he was the head coach of the Knicks.
Unbelievable.
Then he became a coach at Kentucky. Then he was a head coach of the Boston Celtics.
Unbelievable.
And then he was at Louisville for a while, where he was in this whole scandal involving paying players, which is obviously now a thing that everybody does with Adidas. There was some settlement.
Wow.
So now he's coaching St. John's. Kind of a resurgence for him, and there's this billionaire went to St. John's named Mike Rapoli Rapole, and he said they met through horse racing connections.
That sounds right.
Which is the most New York City.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah. Well, and Rapoli was like, if you come coach here, I'll give you guys a lot of money. And now they're in the Sweet 16.
Well, follow the money, kind of like UVA.
Exactly.
Just follow the money. Give some money. Program is good.
Once again, so then you got men's UConn playing Michigan State.
Ooh.
This is a battle of the hard-ass coaches, Madeline.
I love that.
That's
the name of a book.
Dan Hurley and Tom Izzo, battle of the hard-ass coaches.
Yep.
And they are good friends, and they're on a text chain together.
Oh.
And Dan Hurley said to break the ice, he was going to call him. I'm going to call Tom before the game.
And?
I don't know.
Did he? We don't know.
Don't know.
We don't have the receipts. TMZ hasn't gotten the footage.
However, you might remember Dan Hurley was the guy who was dangled to be the head coach of the Lakers.
Yes, I remember that. And he said no.
Yes. And Tom Izzo said, stay in basketball, college.
Stay in college. Well, he did.
And he did.
And I guess we'll see what the outcome is and whether it was worth it.
Yes. And he's a legacy. Maybe Nepo. I don't know. His father, Bob Hurley Sr., was a legendary high school coach. And then Dan Hurley's brother, Bobby, is the former head coach of Arizona State.
Oh.
He was a Duke star. And now I'm done.
And Charlotte's done. Wow. I'm giving Charlotte a round of applause.
Thank you.
That was unbelievable.
Thank you so much. I don't know. I feel like I hope it was interesting.
I think it was great. I thought it was very interesting.
You know what we'll do? We'll put timestamps of where we talk about each school.
Yeah. So
that you can scroll ahead to your school.
I thought that was fabulous. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much.
That was great. I'll do the next round. So you can take a little seat.
Perfect. Well, the good news is we've got all the info here. So all you have to do is whichever team moves on,
just say copy and paste.
If I missed games or interesting stories, I'm sure shareholders will let me know.
Yeah, drop them in the comments on YouTube. And hey, while you're over on our YouTube channel, why don't you smash that subscribe button?
Yeah.
Smash it.
Smash that subscribe button.
Makes a huge difference. Well, as always, please rate and review, and I already said subscribe, but subscribe again.
Yep.
To the Sports Gossip Show, wherever you get your podcasts.
Wherever you get your podcast.
What?
Look how.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden,
what's
camera
going on with the light?
I don't know. I think it's. Oh, I guess it's just fluctuating in the apartment.
Oh.
We were really. It just
it's
looked
back
really
now.
blown
That
out.
was
for
weird.
a second. Whatever.
You can do those things I just said, and also follow the Sports Gossip Show on Instagram at Sports Gossip and TikTok at Sports Gossip Show, and you can subscribe to our Substack at sportsgossipshow.substack.com. And I think that's it.
Yes.
Wow. Great job.
Great
Happy
work.
birthday, Charlotte.
Hey, thanks.
Happy almost birthday to my mom, Nora.
Happy almost birthday. Well, no, today, because it'll come out.
Oh, yeah,
Thursday.
today. Happy birthday, Nora.
Nora.
Woo.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.